So, it happened again. Meta, in their infinite wisdom, broke mobile VR station for the umpteenth time. Well, that sucks, and for anyone on version 85.1054 or 2.01 or higher after this video, you get to deal with it. Yeah, but luckily, you got me, Bearski. I usually do figure out some sort of way that's safe and not against the TOS for getting around Meta's meddling. You should totally like and subscribe for that, and there's more of this kind of stuff that I do for you guys, so yeah. Anyway, on to it. So you probably have seen the deviation in mobile VR station from my other videos. When you go to scope storage, expand the window, and you no longer see those quad arrows or the ability to install APKs. Yeah, like I said, that sucks. But looky here, there's this app called VR Android File Manager. It may not have the same quad arrows. So anyway, same quad arrows, same no quad arrows, but you can still install APKs. And what APK is this? Goddamn Quest Games Optimizer? Yeah, you better believe it. Yes, you can currently install it with just the headset, nothing else. It's pretty wild. You don't need a phone, you don't need a PC, you don't need anything. It's absolutely wild, and yeah, so it costs about $10, just so you know, and is 100% worth it. I have some optimized footage of QuestCraft. Yeah, that's right, at the end of the video, just so you're curious, because that is such a heavy game, and it actually really showcases what Quest Games Optimizer can do for you. Alright, anyway, back to business. So, this app, the VR Android File Manager, is delisted, but it still exists on the store, and it still works. To get access to it, you'll need to enter this URL into your Meta browser. Now, I struggled to figure out why it wouldn't open at first, but I realized it's an auto open into the store for you. So what you have to do is go into this video, this YouTube video that I'm talking on right now, go into the description and click on the Meta browser app store link for the VR Android File Manager. The Meta store will auto open in your headset once you paste and go this link into your headset, or you click on it. Probably I would paste and go, but clicking on it should work as well. Yeah, very cool. That's a really cool app, not gonna lie. I think it's worth a sub, just saying. So you can purchase Quest Games Optimizer directly from the headset. Just put in your credit card information, download it, install it with the VR Android File Manager, and activate the ADB wireless bridge to get it going. As shown on the screen, Anagon, the dev of the app, has a really great tutorial if you have never done the ADB bridge before, and that will get you all set up. So I highly recommend just following along with the tutorial. I'm going to just zoom through it right here. Click on your open settings, toggle on USB debugging. And click on the and toggle on the wireless debugging. You'll get a prompt, I omit mine because it shows my network and a whole bunch of MAC address and stuff I don't want you guys to see. So click on I'll always allow on the network. Click on wireless debugging, not the toggle, just you click on wireless debugging, and it'll take you to this window. Go to pair device with pairing code, and Bob's your uncle. It's that simple. They make it so easy. Now, there is a lot of stuff going on with the app, and I'll have a full breakdown video of how Quest Games Optimizer works, make it really simple for everybody to understand, because I'm really good at explaining stuff, and but what you really want to do, the bread and butter, the thing that makes this thing so great, is that you want to go into the app. So that's in the top right over here. Basically, Quest Game Optimizer will overclock your headset, for lack of a better term. It'll make everything absolutely gorgeous, buttery smooth, first person frames per second, as it already should be. And it's at the annoying cost of some battery life. But hey, who doesn't have an external battery head strap nowadays, right? You know what I mean? Oh, you don't? Well, you should get it. More battery life, more comfort, well worth it. I'm not gonna plug anything in. I'm not sponsored by Bobo or Kiwi. So I'm not even gonna say which one I use. I have them both, and they're both really nice. So I actually haven't tried the Meta external battery, so I just don't want to drop a couple $100 on that. Anyway, back onto it. So again, to get it working, you go to the apps button, look at the top right, make sure you click here and enable the best profiles. You'll notice the apps that QuestGame Optimizer that have been tailored will now say HD or have the rocket icon in the bottom right of the thumbnail of the app. So here we're going to go to QuestCraft. As you can see, it has that little rocket icon, so you know it's been optimized by Anagon and his team, or just Anagon. I don't know if it's just a solo dev or if he has a team behind him. I know he's making bank on this app because it's such a good app. All right, enough glazing. So even though we turn QuestCraft on with QuestGame's Optimizer running, you'll notice startup lag. That's just the nature of the beast with QuestCraft, and it's not as bad as it normally is for those that have experienced QuestCraft. So it's still annoying, but then all of a sudden, once the chunks load, the game is fully realized, you'll notice how absolutely fantastic it all is. We're 60 frames per second plus, like no lag. Your actions are smooth. The clarity, it is so good. And that's just QuestCraft. I mean, it's hard to show. If this was a graphic intensive game, you would see such an improvement, like say Assassin's Creed or Batman Arkham Asylum. You know what I mean? But QuestCraft is such a really good indicator of how powerful QuestGame's Optimizer is. You can't stress it enough. How before it was screen, the screen door where you know you're in the virtual world. Well, there's no full immersion. This pushes that further, looking through the screen door, if you know what I mean. Like, it's nuts. I mean, like, I would say it's PC VR levels of frames per second and smoothest actions, and yeah, it's that good. So I can't recommend the app enough. Like, I fully expect this is the bar that a Quest 4 should be feeling like before any modding, and still having that really good battery. So it's S tier, glaze justified. This is it. And just so you know, the app I said earlier, the VR Android file manager that can be used for installing any of the other apps, or sideloading any of the other apps that I had going on in my previous videos, like the PlayStation app, the side quest, or Destiny Rising, any APK. It's a good one. We don't know when Meta is going to break it again. So best you get it, best you used it before Meta does their thing again. Final thing, if you ever need to open QuestGame's Optimizer, you can actually make it a button to make it so that when you tap the three Meta buttons on your controller, it will auto open, or you could go to unknown sources in the app library and turn it on. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Y'all are awesome. Bearski out.